Welcome to Vint Corners, where timeless charm meets vintage elegance. Today, we're unveiling 20 luxurious entryway makeover ideas inspired by classic styles and curated refinement. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more vintage decor inspiration, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's begin the journey. Golden sunlight streams through leaded glass, reflecting off herringbone walnut floors. A vintage Persian runner draws the eye to a Louis XVI console. Above, an Empire chandelier scatters prism light across hand-troweled plaster walls. Every surface whispers elegance and time-worn grandeur. The atmosphere feels hushed and timeless. A soft breeze moves through limestone tile, aged with grace. Oak wall panels catch the morning light. A celadon velvet settee rests quietly beneath a tall French mirror. Bronze sconces emit a warm glow as eucalyptus leaves rustle gently in a porcelain vase, evoking freshness and history. Vaulted ceilings soar overhead, framed by reclaimed wood beams. Casement windows filter sun through sheer linen drapes. Beneath, a checkerboard floor in marble and travertine contrasts frescoed walls in sage and cream. A neoclassical table supports glass cloches and botanical art, creating visual poetry in this entryway. Through a corridor of polished stucco, an arched alcove cradles a mirrored armoire. Terracotta tiles meet parquet wood beneath a Murano chandelier. Smoky quartz and brushed gold shimmer in the lamplight. Shadows shift with time, revealing a tranquil intersection of texture, shape, and atmospheric light. Muted dove gray walls host aged brass hooks and paneling. A stone bench with a boucle cushion invites calm. Botanical engravings in gilt frames offer a rhythmic story of nature. Privacy glass softens sunlight, falling over a wool rug in sand, sage, and ochre hues. Golden hour light spills across a limestone floor, glinting off a cascading baccarat chandelier. A Rococo mirror reflects the silhouette of a scalloped console. Pale roses and ivy trail from a fluted vase. Silk wall coverings shimmer subtly, making the entire space feel like a living jewel box. Deep olive limewash walls frame white crown molding. A Regency commode gleams with antique brass. Turkish textiles soften the dark oak floor beneath. Books and alabaster vessels decorate the space. A hand-blown pendant casts organic patterns, creating a welcoming atmosphere both dramatic and serene. A long gallery-style entryway reveals a series of framed intaglios above greige wainscoting. Demi-lune consoles display marble busts and crystal obelisks. White oak chevron flooring lends a subtle rhythm. Linen sconces wrap the scene in warm light, giving it both a curated and comfortably lived-in feel. A sweeping staircase curves upward, its balustrade of wrought iron and brass gleaming. Beneath it, antique trunks rest beside a worn leather chair. Light floods in through upper windows, illuminating a vintage kilim rug. A cathedral lantern diffuses soft gradients across the textured plaster walls. Arched doors open onto a minimalist vintage entry. A travertine pedestal supports a sculptural ceramic vessel with blossoming branches. A raw oak bench rests near a lime-washed wall. Light from a slim skylight cuts dramatic shapes across a layered jute and concrete floor, evoking pure architectural harmony. Almond-painted walls cradle a Swedish Mora clock, its antique blue patina resonating with the checkerboard marble floor. Linen slipper chairs frame the scene. An oversized alabaster pendant glows softly. Baskets and potted myrtle trees sit nearby, filling the space with understated charm and quiet, timeless dignity. A coffered ceiling in glossy ivory reflects candlelight from twin brass lanterns. A clawfoot table anchors the center, surrounded by white hydrangeas and crystal decanters. Parchment-washed walls house built-in niches filled with oil portraits and urns. The space exudes museum-like elegance and graceful silence. Lime-painted walls set a gentle tone. A travertine console sits beneath a gilded round mirror. Monochrome etchings in floating frames bring visual calm. A deep brown sisal rug softens the cool concrete beneath, as a large linen pendant casts shifting shadows over every textural nuance. French doors open to herringbone oak floors and white paneling. A blackened steel console supports a vintage sculpture and linen-shaded lamp. Soft peony scents linger. Reflected sunlight scatters from antique glass panes onto bleached walls, filling the room with poetic quiet and tactile warmth. A statement wall in smoky pearl Venetian plaster catches ambient light. Below, a French bench in velvet tobacco rests on a layered Persian rug. A large abstract painting in warm tones balances the composition. The glow of a bronze chandelier wraps the space in cinematic stillness. A floating staircase in pale oak curves like a ribbon. Hand-forged iron railings add contrast. Sericed wood sideboards host hand-thrown ceramics in bone-white glaze. Terracotta rugs ground the space. Above, clear-story windows pour natural light, illuminating the textures and layers in waves of serenity. Deep midnight walls add rich contrast to the Carrara-topped entry table. Alabaster lamps glow warmly, spotlighting vintage urns and dried branches. The reclaimed oak floor beneath radiates depth and character. Every surface, every shadow, tells a quiet story of age, refinement, and contemplative grace. Steps in travertine ascend to a vintage apothecary chest. Books, a silver bowl of citrus, and filtered sunlight compose a still life. Gauzy curtains sway gently in the breeze. The scent of dried roses and beeswax deepens the rustic charm. It feels both curated and spontaneous. An archway introduces an airy corridor. A bleached walnut bench rests beside micro-cement walls in warm stone hues. Vintage sketches in brass frames run along one wall. A tall mirror catches golden light. Underfoot, a lavender wool rug cushions every step, inviting reflection and calm. Silk-clad walls shimmer in champagne tones. A serpentine console with a marble top anchors the space. A foxed Venetian mirror glows with diffused light from alabaster sconces. The mosaic floor in warm neutrals adds texture and timelessness, grounding the refined composition in soft sophistication. Thank you for joining us in this visual journey through vintage-inspired entryway transformations. We hope these timeless design ideas sparked your imagination. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Vint Corners for more, and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear your favorite scene.